Hi, I'm Troy McClure. You might remember me from such movies as Romeo and Juliet, or other bangers like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, and finally, Predator 2. This is the fastest solo pinnacle ops farm in the game. It's faster than even solo ops. It just is better, and I've optimized it further on what we did, and we're doing sub 5-minute runs for 2 completion rewards. You can't get much better than this. Let's go very fast on this. Disclaimer is, this farm can technically be done any day at all. Boons aren't required, and you can still solo one cycle go around, and we've proved this, that you can. Can't quickly. I've got hot step on, pressure cooker. All equipment is unrestricted. That needs to be unrestricted. No radar, normal starting ammo, brawn, extinction revives, heavyweight arc surge. That will give me a 1.37 mil card, but because we go so fast, we will automatically get A grade score, which gives us 2 completion power bumps, tier 5 gear, endgame materials and resources, and so on and so forth. You want the combatant power to be within a -10 delta. Don't creep out of a -10 delta. Quickly going through this, we've got 2 builds. Build 1, this is for this. We want grapple melee on with a arc mountaintop, right? E-grade sword, and then any primary that you want. Then we're going to swap to this build that I've been using for the last week or 2 weeks now at this point, with Legend of Acreus, Mint Retrograde, Lightning Surge build with Needle Storm in this case, because Song of Flame's not required. We don't even need Song of Flame. Now that gives us access to debuff. There'll be a dim link anyways. Other little extra tips, make sure I run a highish weapon stat. But other than that, you don't really need it all that much when heavyweight is up. When heavyweight is up, you do need a bit more weapon stat, because heavyweight will come in and out of the portal, but this can be solo one cycled without heavyweight. We've proved that in the past. When heavyweight is up, you can use a diverse amount of other weapons. I imagine that Thunderlord would also work in this, right? So there we go. That's the build information on with the run. I'm going to give you a precise set of instructions on how to solo this sub 5-minute run. We're aura farming this. Alright, eager edge to the teleporter. Eager edge yet again and go close to the bars. You're going to shoot the bell with mountaintop. Boom. We shot it. Jump as you TP. Then grapple to this location and do these 3 successive rocket jumps. Here's rocket jump number 1. Do it like this. If you don't do it any other way, you'll probably rocket jump off the map. That's rocket jump 2. Rocket jump 3. There you go. And that will get you to the final bell quicker. This is a huge time save. It's probably 90-second time save this, by just doing all of what we're showing you here. So this is a fully optimized run. Right, we'll sword that bell there, come outside to here, then shoot the bell behind you yet again with mountaintop because it one-shots, and then just drop down immediate. Drop down immediately, there we go. We are weak because of brawn, but that's alright, we'll be fine. Although I do make a little bit of a mistake, I'll show you what happens. Shoot this bell here, and then strafe to your left. Jump down, but what I end up doing is miscalculating this jump here, and we get weak because of physics. Look at that, but we're not going to orbit for nothing. I'm not going to orbit for nothing. Use Guardians in 2025, you weak. I'll go to orbit, I'm going to die. No, you're not. No, you're not. It's not over till it's over. Look, there we go. Brawn kicks in. Then we use Huckleberry in middle. Get rid of all of the ads. We quickly need to get rid of them. We want sub 5 minutes. Now sword the ads. It just goes to show how OP Brawn really is. It really is that powerful. Yeah. Brawn should be a green buff, not a red one, but hey, I don't design the system. Get rid of the Cabal. There's an extra wave of Cabal enemies. You need to get rid of them before they scatter. If they scatter, you lose time. You need to group kill these ads. Right? There we go. Now loadout swap to our actual build. That build you just saw there was only for grapple. That's all it's there for. It's for grapple and rocket jumping. That's all it's there for the skips. Rally goes in. Bell, we shoot. 180. Kill the 2 bell bearers as quickly as you can. Lightning Surge is recommended for that little bit. Now check the rooms. Bottom left, bottom right. we're going to kill exactly 2 scions in this run, and we're not going to do the time saving with the DPS. We're actually going to, well, we are going to time save by just killing both scions and picking up both symbols now. We don't need a minute for DPS. We only literally need 20 seconds, maybe 15 seconds. We don't need that much time. Pick up your symbols now. This is a faster way of doing it. That's if you can solo one cycle within the time allotted. If heavyweight is not up, you don't do this strat. But heavyweight is up right now. If heavyweight wasn't up, you would kill an extra scion for extra time. We've explained this mechanic at length in the past. So you should know what's going on with it, because I've explained it many times. Bellbearers spawn in. We one-shot them with mint. We kill the 2 here, and then we're going to debuff this unstop if needed. There we go, we debuff him. That slows him, and it allows us to get past shoot the bell, skip champs. Champs do not give extra points. Then you're going to whip out mint. It's all mint. Kill all your nightmares. Make sure that there's none behind you. Get through that runway. That's exactly what this is. It's a runway. It's an L-shaped runway. And we go through here. 2 bellbearers in mid. I've already got the second symbol, so I don't need to mess. We just need to get to the final bell at the end. I've got War Beast, which is at the back of the map, so I'm pre-prepping for that. Cup and Sun's top. Dog and Axe is bottom. There we go. But that's actually not a bad thing, because the bellbearers have already spawned in. So I'm going to quickly dunk. Yep, we dunk here now. And then I'm going to lightning surge these 2 because they're in a favourable spot to do that. There we go. Got rid of them. I haven't got a debuff for this guy, but I've got a cold snap. So there we go. Get a cold snap. Shoot the bell. Right. Same thing. Rinse and repeating. Then we just get rid of this. There's not many time savings you can make on this. Probably 30-second time save. So you could probably get 4 minutes 30 seconds on this. On a solo, this should be what you should be doing as fire teams, right? Pop a Transcendence for debuff. Needle Storm goes in, right? Then we're going to do our Trench Barrel debuff combo. Look at the damage. Many weapons can pull off this damage on heavyweight. Grand Overture is another one. You can one phase him without heavyweight. I've proved that as well. Look at that. There's the sub 5-minute farm. And you will get, I do get A grade, so that's a power bump. We're all farming it. We're doing what we can do until Tuesday. We're on life support until Tuesday. Don't blame me for the state of the game. It's not my fault. There's your A grade. There's the 1.57 mil. Hope you enjoy. Thank you.